Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Bean Dip Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us today. I think there's like someone's getting chased down the street. Who the fuck? Who could it be in Pico Rivera? Some fucking homeless guy. He stole a hot dog from 7-Eleven. Who the hell knows? Most likely it's a traffic ticket. I don't know. I think the craziest shit is going down in Lahaina right now. Lahaina. In Hawaii, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. The fire that pretty much took out that whole region. I don't know. It's a crazy thing because for me it was like I don't know how to feel about it. Like, it's very possible that this could have just like accidentally happened, because they had said that the winds out there fucked up the power lines, and there was a brush fire that had happened. I forgot around what time, and then about 6 hours later. Yeah, because that first fire, like I guess one of the poles fell or the power lines were touching the grass. Some shit like that happened. They were able to get to it, stop the fire. 6 hours later, there was another fire. The difference with this one, like I said, I'm not much of a conspiracy guy, but I think even for me, a guy who's not a conspiracy guy, the way it seems to be playing out and hearing some of like those the hearings that they had, I think it was called the body building or building body hearing or whatever. There's definitely a conspiracy behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it goes all the way up to Oprah, like some people are saying. It's just kind of funny to think that Oprah is like making the decision. Yeah. There's like a table of people with Oprah, and they're telling her, what can we do to fucking take this land? I mean, she had already purchased it, I believe. I think I seen a video where, it's a video, fuck, I don't know how much I should be talking about something if it's just after one video. But I was reading not about Oprah. Let me just get the thought out. I saw a video that she had purchased a large portion of land in Hawaii. And I know that doesn't necessarily mean it's that exact location. But let's just say hypothetically, she did own that part that got burned down. Does she know all the way to the top? Or is it just the people that maybe she hires to take care of this stuff? So I guess the conspiracy behind it is like, that second fire that started, basically all the emergency outlets like the police, the fire department, all those things weren't responding, right? Cops were blocking the roads, not allowing people to go in and out. The fire department said they had no water, and it's like all this like blame going everywhere, right? Like the electric company said it couldn't have been them because 6 hours prior to the second fire or something like that, they had the electricity turned off, right? And then you hear these hearings where it's like some of the residents, know it's like some kind of way to like take their homes. Yeah, it's a trip, man. It kind of reminds me of like, in LA. Like I remember when I was bartending at El Pescador, right here in Montebello, and there's this guy. I overheard him. He was one of the beer distributors, and I think he was working for Tecate, and he was an older guy. And one of the bar managers was like, he was I think it was one of the years when Dodgers were starting to do well. You know, I mean they've been doing well, but when they were first starting to come up, probably something like that. No, it was. I mean, I had to have been like 26. I mean, yeah, I was probably like 26, so probably 2016 or something like that. Um, and you know, it's like you're gonna go see them, and the older guy's like, nah, dude, I would never um step foot in that arena because he was one of those people that you know when they wanted to rebuild the Dodger Stadium, like the owners pushed out all these. Yeah, some people said they got paid out, but a lot of the times were people that didn't want to leave were forced out. You know, so I think that one was more egregious, where they just did it straight up, like, "Hey, we bought this land and get the fuck out of here." That what?
That's something I can research on my papers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Marlene's going to college now. Shout out to ELAC. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what it reminded me of, because after, I guess, like immediately after the fire just destroyed that area, realtors started hitting up the families like, "Yo, I'm down to buy your spot for $50." You know, it's reason I'm offering $50 is because there ain't shit there. So, and that's really like what's been going on. And I guess like the people, some of the people that were holding the hearings, you know, some of the state officials, are or the housing, the people that run the housing, you know, institutes, whatever you fucking call them, are part of this. They have like there's some kind of stockholder for this newly renovated like city, basically, for Lahaina. And I think that's what people are tripping on. And who knows what's gonna happen? You know that?
Remember all the names that were exposed that were.
Yeah, in the video we seen. Yeah, you guys should watch that. There's a video. Let me see, just to get the name correct. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Yeah, Build Beyond. Hearing August 29th, 2023. Build Beyond. Let me see this. Yeah, with Building Beyond Barriers. They have this meeting, and I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw the residents pretty much give their piece, talk, and I guess that guy, their governor, Josh Green, everybody's pissed at this dude. Dude, by the way, Josh Green, bro, those bags under your eyes are crazy, dog.
No, he looks like Josh Green.
Yeah, Josh Green. Dude, those aren't bags. That's luggage under your eyes, bro. That's...
Really?
Fuck yeah, bro. All that...
Oh. A player?
No, put governor of Hawaii. Right? The fire department said they had no water. Well, that's because it was in Josh Green's bags in his eyes. Dude looks tired. And I guess he must have been so tired that he walked out of that hearing. You know, and it was before people were gonna give their little 3-minute testimonies or whatever you call it, right? He didn't want to hear any of the people who were actually suffering.
No, that's right.
And you know, I'm watching clips of Joe Rogan's podcast, and some of the people that were at the hearing are on his episode. And they were talking about how homeboy literally like 3 days or a couple days after the disaster, homeboy just pretty much says, "Oh, yeah, it sucks this happened, but the state's gonna take control of all this land now, and that's that basically, right? Nobody has any say in it." And on the same clip, there's like a lady. I guess she had said there's like some kind of relief fund for the residents, and people only got $700. That's less than what you get for welfare, right? Your house burned down. Here's $5. Good luck. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying it's so hard for me, even though I'm not a conspiracy. It's so hard for me not to think that there's some bullshit going on. Some might say some fuckery, you know? I mean, even the fact that it's like, you think about that first fire that happened, right? And they get to it right away. And then the second fire happens right after. And then also in that same hearing, there's some of the people that, the residents were saying that they were looking for test samples from the ground to see how it started.
Yeah.
And the people that, the officials that are like, I guess, controlling that area didn't let them get any of it. They didn't let them see it. So it's super fishy, man. How does a normal regular citizen who's just minding their business, trying to work, how does somebody prevent something like that from happening? Where these deals and these plans are happening, without your knowledge. How the fuck are we supposed to find out? Say that happens in LA, where we live. Somehow the fires from Malibu come to Pico Rivera. Skips all those cities. There's just this fire cloud somehow. No, but then there would be no conspiracy. That'd be a fire cloud. I'm just saying, like, what happens if that happens in your neighborhood? In the city you live in?
Yeah.
Like, how does somebody prevent something like that from happening? That shit is fucking nuts, dude. That's literally politicians and like construction people and all this big planning happening right underneath us. Without us, there's no way we could know. And people are like, "Oh yeah, that's why you got to go to more city council meetings." Dude, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I know a lot of people that go to city council meetings and still get shocked of the shit that happens. Didn't know things were coming. Didn't see that. I mean, come on. If like all these fucking like people that are in on it, why would they show up to a city council meeting and give their fucking plan? Hey, everybody, so we're going to buy this land, and then to push our agenda, we're going to cause a fire. You think they're going to tell this at a... Yeah, and we're going to cause a fire, make it seem like it wasn't our fault, therefore it can be deemed as a natural disaster. Because that's what everybody's saying, that the environment was like a high fire risk area. There's winds and a lot of dry shrubbery everywhere, I guess. To me, it just doesn't make sense how a whole fucking area, homes, just burned down. Right? And the crazier thing is cops boarding off roads, not allowing people in or out. Why that? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. That shit is a trip, bro. What now? Like the president, who's gonna deal with this fucking mess?
Mhm.
I don't think there's gonna be homes built again. They're gonna build new homes, but it's gonna happen same way as Dodger Stadium. And look, I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of Dodger fans, but that's the fucking truth. That's the fucking history of that stadium. You know. Shout out to Dodgers. I think they're first place in their division.
Mhm.
I think they lost like 4 or 5 in a row. I'm not even sure, but they're still first. They're chilling. But yeah, and a lot of people are gonna get fucked.
Mhm. For sure.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna get fucked. Probably depending how much money goes into it and how expensive it's gonna be. Some might be able to stay,
Mhm.
but I don't see the government just rebuilding
Everybody's home.
homes and everybody just letting everybody have everything and it's all
Back.
good.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Blade fucking smoking a bong it. And it's funny because like in the beginning, when this first happened, Marlene was sending me, or she sent me a video of people saying that there was laser beams coming from satellites, burning, because I guess there's footage of trees not being burned, but I mean I've from the pictures I've seen, there's clearly trees that are fucking burned, you know. Yeah, they didn't have anything on them. They were done.
Oh, the houses? Oh.
So the first videos that you had sent me, remember they were saying there was like satellite lasers coming out and like burning the specific like areas where houses are, but the trees still were in contact. She's high, ladies and gentlemen. She
I don't remember signing that. Sorry.
yeah. Well, yeah. And that's kind of crazy. I think that's kind of crazy because you gotta imagine like these satellites have got to be fucking huge, right? And they're gonna send a laser small enough from space to hit the size of a
Is
house.
that a conspiracy?
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that.
yeah. Lasers from space came down and hit the houses. Here's the thing. This could be all very like false or all very real. If they're on some Iron Man shit, dude, forget about your fucking rights, forget about the Constitution. They have lasers in space.
Hmm.
You think fucking paper is gonna stop these guys? They just burnt down a region with their space laser. These guys don't believe in government. There's nothing. We are in Star Wars now.
Nothing comes out. They vanished the videos. I bet.
Maybe. I mean, just Google it
I know,
first.
but
Yeah.
do you get me?
Yeah. Shadow ban, maybe. You know? I don't buy the laser thing, by the way. I'm not buying that. I think the laser thing is. I think lasers have as much culpability to the fire as Oprah does. I don't think this goes as high as Oprah. You know? I just see Oprah as just like she has money. She probably is like also investor or owns part of. Does she own it 100%? Who knows how many people own that land? You know, Her name just got fucking, leaked. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if like those that are that high, in that space make these kind of decisions. I feel like it's people in between. And you can take that as far as or high as low as you want, you know? Who knows? I've heard conspiracies of realtor companies, starting fires in California,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just I think that's why the craziest thing about all this is just how do you let a whole city burn down? How does that happen, dude?
How the F does that happen?
That's like that's fucking nuts. How do you not have water? You guys are on an island. You're surrounded by a body of water.
Yeah, completely.
It just doesn't seem like it's like it doesn't give you natural disaster vibes, right? Like when you see spots like that have gotten fucked up by a natural disaster, it's big time devastating, right? I mean, this is devastating, but it doesn't give you natural disaster vibes. It's like it started off as like, oh, crazy, it's just a fire, and then you hear it's like a whole city, a whole region. It's like, dude, like what if this was, let's just say that this was like in the times where there were kingdoms, little kingdoms. Dude, you let your whole kingdom fucking burn? Who's in charge? The king? What did you do? There's gonna be another king that comes through. People are gonna kill that king. We're surrounded by an ocean and somehow everything got fucking burnt to shit. I don't know. I do feel bad for the people, because who knows what's gonna happen. It just feels like one of those moments where it's like it's such a like it's one of those moments where it's like, god damn, you guys got everything taken away, and then now you gotta like fight for everything back. Isn't that crazy? It was yours, and you didn't lose it. It got taken away, and you got to fight to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be disheartening. You know what I mean? You're probably living with, like you're probably staying at someone's house right now. Like, how do you don't have any clothes?
Yeah.
I think we just heard that fucking there's like 2,000 kids missing still. It's a huge thing, man.
Schools burned
Maui, dude. Now where are we gonna go for my birthday?
down. Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Stupid government? Nah, who knows? We don't fucking know. Is it the government? Is it realtors? Is it Oprah? Oh,
Oh
we
my
don't
god.
fucking know. Yeah, man. I guess, California was saying like, "Oh, be careful, there's a hurricane coming," right? They're warning us about like the storm coming. We got like 1 day of rain, right? And it lasted like 20 minutes maybe. Um, but who knows? See, like it was a passing hurricane, right? Um, in Hawaii, they had strong winds going on, and then also not that long ago, um,
Baja California.
it went over Baja California, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Nevada, they got hit with a big rainstorm. The people at the Burning Man festival all got stranded. I mean, mind you, I don't think anybody felt bad for the people at Burning Man. It was just like, oh shit. I think there might have been one guy that died, but they didn't say it was weather related. He could have just taken too many drugs. He thought it was the end of the world while he was on acid, and he's like, you know what? I'm going down huge. I'm sinking in this mud. Chris Rock was there, some rapper. They were the only ones that got like shipped out early, like the day of that it happened. They're like, dude, I don't care what I gotta pay. I'm out of here. And there, it said that there's like tens of thousands of people stranded there. Tens of thousands. I don't know what's up with like Burning Man. I don't really know. Because what I heard is that you got to go prepared. I think you're going to be there. Some people, I've heard like up to a week, maybe more. But you got to, it's like you're camping out there. There's no money and you got to trade stuff, and there's just other things you got to bring. It's creativity too. But I'm just wondering if they were prepared. You can't be that prepared, right? For like a rainstorm. Who knows what got damaged in their stuff? You probably don't have any material. You're there at the desert. So it's like I felt like they're probably able to survive. Definitely, they got probably tons of water. You, I'm sure you could still cook in mud. Bring out the barbecue. I guess they weren't allowed to leave, right? They said they weren't allowed to leave the place. Plus, the cars were stuck in the mud. They just couldn't move. Is there a conspiracy behind that? What's the? Maybe the government. Maybe the government adjusted the weather in Nevada so that people now become afraid to have social events in the desert because of such disasters. That's a good one. Because they don't want people gathering together and being resourceful. They don't want people to be resourceful. They want people to depend. I know how the government can fix that. Just put a Starbucks in the desert, right in the. I think it said they're at like Black Bear Desert or something like that. Just put it right in the desert, smack dab a Starbucks. There will be some fucking Starbucks fucking addicts going all the way to Black Bear for one of those large sugary fucking drinks. I don't know. That can't be like that can't be like a thing where it's like, oh, this ruined my experience. I'm never.
I have no idea.
I can't be. I mean, it definitely probably ruined. I wonder if, because I think I just read they had left already. I think yesterday or today or something like that. People were left already, but I wonder if some people stayed. No, the event was done, and then what? I don't even know the full story. Like, did they get there and then it rained right when everybody got there, or
I don't think they know.
because if they already had their whole thing, say they had 2 weeks, they had their 2 weeks there, and then it rained that last day. That's probably fucked up. Because you planned for 2 weeks. I'm sure you fucking over prepared just in case, but that could be still shaky. But if it's like in the beginning of the festival, it's like you prepared for 2 weeks. Even if shit got flooded, you're fine. Like I've never been to Burning Man, by the way. Maybe one day, I'm not sure. I don't know how cool I am or how prepared I can be for like to be out that long. I say 4 days. Give me four. I'll give you a cool 4 days. You know, probably just bring like the water jugs. You know how we have like pour water right here.
Yeah.
Bring like two of those. Who knows, man? Burning Man. I don't know if that's my thing. It seems like a spiritual retreat kind of, but I don't know how much I'm into Burning Man.
Mm.
Specifically, I think I would go for drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do acid, mushrooms. But then again, dude? I went to fucking Joshua Tree with the homies, remember? And during the day is not fun, dude. There's no shade.
Mm.
Yeah, we were just posted under a tree for the whole day, smoking weed. We walked around one time, but after one time, it's like, dude, it's done.
Mm.
You wait for the night, and the night's much better. I saw little bats. I'm sure that's when it's the best. Like, what's it called? Burning Man.
Nighttime?
Yeah, I think you have to have an RV when you go out there. You all right? Mm. Yeah, you gotta have an RV. The desert just sucks, man. Fuck it. I don't know. Fucking goddamn Burning Man. Yeah. This Sunday we're actually gonna go to Chargers game. Chargers versus Dolphins, yo. I have no stake. I'm not a fan of both Chargers or Dolphins. The homie, shout out to the homie Blaze. He he got the tickets. It's gonna be me, him, homie Sean Platt, and Marlene. We're all gonna go. It's gonna be dope. Too bad we don't have tickets, or we don't have the parking side. We don't have for tailgating. Like, there's not gonna be any parties or barbecues or whatever. Um, but I think they want to look. They want to look around. I feel like what we're gonna do, because Blaze said something about maybe we could use this as content somehow.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, I think I might be down. I'm gonna have to use my shitty camera. I mean, you use your camera too, but I'm gonna have to do mine. Like, I was thinking about going live for like when we're in the car or something together. Can you go live on YouTube? Yeah, of course you can, right? I think that's what I would go live on YouTube. Yeah, like when we're driving, you know what I mean? Talking. Most likely we'll be smoking weed. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I got no and then actually this older dude at the bar I work at might be there. His name is Jim.
So,
Yeah.
how did you?
Older dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be in his like 70s.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, he's cool. He's all right. Drinks Pacifico and Bushmills. Yeah. Um I think it's going to be cool. Yeah. Apparently Blaze is a fucking Chargers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought? Fucking and then the other homie Sean Platt is a Dolphins fan. So I'm just gonna go to have a good time, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't hate either team, but I hate the fact that the Chargers came to LA instead of stood in San Diego, so I'm rooting for the Dolphins. I know by just by basic fucking common sports law, I should go for the home team, but I'm sorry, dude. Chargers, I'm not. They're gonna be good. It's gonna be a good ass game, but fuck, bro. Like, cause first it's my team is the Packers. I'm a Green Bay Packers, and you know what? I know I'm talking shit, and I know the Packers ain't gonna be shit, right? They're a rebuilding team. I know. I'm not expecting much, you know, and I know the Chargers are gonna be a better team than the Packers, but I'm sorry, dude. Go back to San Diego, you know? This is my town, not yours. You know, shout out to fucking Foo's Gone Wild that fucking mixes that all the time. I don't know. But I know there's some Chargers fans out here, some LA Chargers fans. Fuck yeah. But for me, it's like Packers, and then not even because I'm a Rams fan, but you know they're LA. They have, I don't know, bro. I know they're both LA, but I already did the Rams, and then the Chargers came. I'm not doing Chargers too. We're not just adopting all the kids. You know what I mean? I'm not Angelina Jolie, okay? Like, so I do. I'm gonna be rooting for the Dolphins. However, I don't think the Dolphins win. That I think the Chargers got it by a touchdown. I don't know what the score is gonna be. It's probably gonna be a lot of offense. Fucking Miami has their quarterback Tua. I gotta see his last name, Talgadova or something. I don't fucking know his name. Ta Tagovailoa. 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 All right. He's sick. He's dope. I saw pictures that he looks a little chubby, but fuck it, man. Maybe this dude needs to gain a little weight. He's had like 4 concussions in the last 2 years, so it's something to look out for. But I mean I got the Chargers. You know, they got the nice young quarterback. I forgot his name. Quarterback 20. What the fuck is his name? Justin Herbert. Yeah, dude. Fucking good quarterback. So we'll see how it goes. And I think they picked up some guys. I don't know all the news, but fucking Jim told me about the Chargers, so I'm just going off of what Jim said. But we'll see. We're gonna have fun. You know, pre-game, walk around, and see what's up. Fuck yeah, guys. All right, everybody. I think that's it for today. I gotta fucking get dressed for work and head out to Haha's. Fuck yeah. I work at Haha's tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, September 23rd, everybody, the next show at Rudy's LA. If you've gotten this far, fucking listening to this podcast, I love you so much. But also, save the date, September 23rd. If you can get through this, you can get through the show. It's gonna be sick as fuck. Got a whole new lineup. I'm excited for it. And fuck yeah, just keep following me on my Instagram. I got that Venmo in there too if you guys are feeling extra fucking generous. All right, Last Resort. Follow Last Resort Comedy. Hell yeah. All right, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you. Peace.